Hi, I'm glad you made it. I don't know how you found this video, whether you found it on my blog or you found it surfing around on the internet, maybe some of the video sites, Facebook, Twitter. However you found this video, it doesn't matter. I'm addressing a few questions that some of my newsletter subscribers have asked me, and it's becoming a very common question, and I do communicate quite a bit with my subscribers. And the number one question I've been receiving is, Dave, how do I create a six-figure income in the shortest period of time? And my answer to that is, I can't really tell you, because there is no real quick way of creating a six-figure income. Despite the hype you see, despite the newsletters, despite the sales pages, despite everything, the truth of the matter is that only 95% of the people that go online will fail trying to make an income online. And I'm not trying to depress you here. I'm just trying to tell you that it's not as easy as all these sales letters try to tell you. But the good news is that it is easier than trying to make a six-figure income doing whatever it is you're doing at a job, because you have zero chance there. You know, if you're working at a $10 an hour job or a $20 an hour job, chances are you're going to be capped out sooner or later. So your chances are a lot better in your own business, on an online business, than they are at a job. But no, there's no quick way. And I shouldn't say there's no quick way. It's just that if you're going to be endeavoring to make money online, you best set your mindset for a long-term haul and make a commitment to yourself to do whatever it takes for however long it takes. And for me, I had to come from a farther away place than most people. In other words, my background, 15 years ago, I had drug problems, had alcohol problems, had self-esteem issues. I lived in a squalor of a place that was cockroach infested, and I was on welfare. So, no sob stories here. I created that environment from the thought process that were in my head. So for me to become successful, I had to change the way I thought inside my head. And one thing that I've learned from back then, even to this day, is that all successful people have one thing in common, and that is they read. They read a lot. So the average person out of high school, 20 years out of high school, has only read 2 to 3 books cover to cover. This is a sad statistic, and this is what keeps people stuck in their current life situations. If you want to move ahead, you want to move forward in your life, you got to change the way you think. You have to prepare yourself for success. You got to train yourself to spot successful opportunities. You got to train yourself to act on them. You got to train yourself to act without hesitation on them. So my best advice to you right off the bat is, you want to become successful in a quick amount of time or a long period of time, period, the same steps are required, and that's to read. One of the first books that started lifting me out of my mindset into success was Unlimited Power by Anthony Robbins. Very common book. You might have read it, and if you have, you're probably already a lot further ahead than I was the day I picked up this book many, many years ago. This book here is tattered. It's got holes in it. It's got folded things here. That's because I've had it for 15, 20 years, and I've read it at least 10 times. So reading is key. Another good book I read, Power of Focus. Here's a book that taught me how to set goals. As soon as I started setting goals and following the action steps towards attaining your goals, the results started coming quicker than ever. It's amazing that I sit down on my goal sheets now from many years ago, and I look at it and I go, wow, I've achieved almost everything I've set out to do. So I had to sit down at the table and write more goals and bigger dreams. My goals now are not a six-figure income, it's a seven-figure income. And I'll get there because I know how to do it. And it's from reading. So, if you want a six-figure income and you're not there, start reading. Read every night. The best time to read is before you go to bed. So you go to bed, read for a half hour before you go to sleep. The knowledge somehow works inside your head all night long while you're sleeping. You'll have better dreams. You'll wake up in a better mood. So this is a really, really cool thing that can immediately start changing your life, and that's to read books every single night before you go to bed. That alone will change your life dramatically inside of 2-3 months. Trust me on that. Then you want to start specializing. So when I want to start making videos, and I want to start making online, and I want to start teaching and coaching, I have online students that I teach. I had to learn how to book coaching. So I had to learn how to make videos, and I had to take the information I read in this book and pertain it with all the other information I had to make videos so that I could help people online, and also, you know, how to communicate properly with people so that I could tap what's missing in their business to help them out. So reading is very big. I mean, I've got a pile of books here, and it just goes on and on and on. And I've been reading solid for 15 years. But that's not enough. You can't just pick up books and expect this success to come. That's just the first step. The next step is to figure out what it is that you want to do and how to make money online or offline, and then start getting specified or specialized knowledge in that particular interest. For instance, I wanted to become an online marketer. Very first course I bought was that I thought was a bit of a risk was butterfly marketing. I was one of the quick actors, so I got it for only $1,000, but it subsequently after that went to $1,500 and went to $2,000. For me at the time when I bought that, although I had the $1,000 and some people didn't have it and they still did it, is that it was a risk. I mean, I'm buying online. I don't know this guy. I know only from what I've seen on video. So it took a lot for me to shell that out. But that one decision spawned over the next 3 years hundreds of thousands of dollars of sales and a 6-figure income. So that was one course that I bought that changed my life. But I've bought since then. I've bought 7-Figure Secrets. I've bought. I'm just looking over at my shelf here. I bought Mass Control. I've bought a product launch formula. I was on the digital version. So I mean, over the years I've spent probably about $50,000 on educational information to help further my business. So there is no quick way. I'm sorry to break this to you, and you know, I just want to be real with you and let you know that if you want to become successful online, start educating yourself, make a commitment. If you're working a full-time job and then punching away at the computer at night, I commend you on your efforts, and you could be the next guy to do it. And there's no reason, if I can do it, anybody can do it, but it's going to take a lot of perseverance. This is one trait that I've developed. I will persevere. I will see anything to the end, and this is why I do achieve good results at anything I set out to do, whether it's play or work. Perseverance and persistency is one of the best traits to get. And again, where do you get that from? Well, you read books that teach you on how to develop habits of persistence. So I hope this has been informative. I hope that I didn't bum you out by telling you there's no quick way, because there are definitely faster ways and easier ways. And I've assembled some of the things on my blog at davidcheyne.com. It's the link at the bottom of this video. You can visit that site, and I've even provided you with some free stuff, that, you know, free software and free tools that'll help you with your online endeavors. But most importantly, what I want you to get from this is that you need to be a reader to be a leader. So get reading, read every night, and to your success.